We are live at maybe a Techshow. We're here with hundreds and hundreds of different vendors. I don't think I've ever seen a place filled with so many different services and tools for lawyers. And I'm going around and I'm asking the hard questions, the questions that you probably want to hear about. So we got Lawmatics. Let's go down there. Lawmatics, heard amazing things. What's the number one problem that lawyers have before they sign up for Lawmatics?
Managing their own new leads. So the biggest problem they have is they have these people come in, from new marketing channels, online, over the phone, and being able to intake them as quickly and efficiently as possible is a huge problem, right? They have to chase these people down to get forms submitted, to get appointments scheduled, to get documents signed. And what Lawmatics really does is it helps automate all of that. It allows lawyers to really focus on practicing law instead of, those repeatable tasks every business has to do when getting new clients.
And do you guys offer any templates for specific practice types? So just say a personal injury lawyer comes on, says, I don't know the emails or the text to send. Do you guys provide those?
Yeah. So we help with that. A lot of times what we do during onboarding is we'll transfer some automated templates in there, some emails, really to spark those ideas that maybe lawyers haven't thought of yet. And then they see, how it can work. And then they really start to tailor it to their firm and what makes them unique, moving forward.
Great. What about document automation? What are the things that you guys can do when it comes to drafting documents automatically?
Yeah, so we have our own document editor. You can obviously use custom fields, match data in, but then you can also make entire sections of the document conditional on any field in the platform, right? So you can have one master document for several different practice areas. And then, if a matter meets that practice area, it'll generate a completely different document. So it gets rid of a lot of the bloat of, having 5 different estate planning documents, for example.
And who are the ideal type of sizes of law firms that can utilize Lawmatics? Is it just for solos or how big have you guys seen?
It can really be any size law firm. I would say we tend to focus more on, mid-size law firms. And so anywhere from 10 to 30, 40 lawyers at a firm. But it can be anywhere from solos to law firms with 100 plus canvas.
Amazing. And how about the implementation of all these systems? Do you guys introduce any vendors to this? How do you guys set up implementation?
We do it internally. So I actually run the customer success team, so the account management and support teams. So we require that our customers go through onboarding because it is such a robust system that we really want to make sure all of our customers have an account manager to help them throughout the life cycle of the platform, to help them get it set up, obviously, first off, but then to help them continue to iterate on what they originally built in the platform. So onboarding is huge for us.
Is that included in the service? Is that an add-on?
It's an add-on. So there's an onboarding fee when you sign up, but then you get, obviously access to your account manager for free, moving on, and our support team as well.
And how much is the add-on start at?
Starts right now. We have a promo running, so $3.99.
$3.99 a month.
Oh no, sorry. The onboarding is just a flat $3.99.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then what about the ongoing implementation support?
That's ongoing free. So you get free access to our support team. Amazing, a little biased, and then you have your own account manager he really knows your process and help you out.
Blacksinga, how are you? Sam.
Well, Sam and Kevin.
Kevin, good to meet you. So what do you guys do?
So we are a performance management software as a service company. A lot of attorneys are really, really fantastic at practicing law and not so great at running a business. They don't really teach you that in law school. So we help those attorneys, those companies, those smaller companies develop and implement a performance management system. Yeah, free software.
So is it a dashboard?
Yeah, we have a dashboard. Yeah, we offer analytics. We offer goal tracking and coaching for managers and employees on how to best implement the system, how to manage the system, and how to reach your goals faster.
Amazing. And what are the main KPIs that you guys track?
Anything you want. It's fully customized for any business, for anybody. We'll white label it. You can make it look like it's your own freaking thing. It's nice. It's a nice little product.
Very cool. And what's one piece of advice we give to lawyers who don't know the numbers?
Listen to your employees. Listen to your employees. They are where you put a lot of your value, right? They are the people that keep your business running. Listen to your employees. They add a lot of value to your business.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kevin. Very cool. All right, so we're at DocuWise.
So yeah, DocuWise is an all-in-one immigration platform. So we have our electronic intake that takes information directly from that intake to fill in the immigration forms. And then we also have an all-in-one case management system as well. So lawyers are able to do anything from tracking their immigration cases, storing unlimited documents, doing their accounting and billing as well. Yeah, anything that an all-in-one management needs, DocuWise.
Is it an A to Z solution, literally from the client who just signs a retainer agreement right away, they're sent a DocuWise form?
Yeah, A to Z. So we and tying into that as well, we do have lead management system. So I mean, just from before they're a client all the way till the case is resolved, and any actions that need to be taken after there's a decision.
So what's the most popular automation that you guys have on DocuWise?
I'm sorry,
what's the number one automation?
Feature quite a bit. One thing that's very popular is our automated workflows. So this links into the case type. So there's different types of case types, of course, and they'll each follow a different process. So our users are able to take advantage of those workflows. And then with each different stage or step within the workflow, they're able to set automations. Like let's say they want to send out a message to the client, letting them know someone's prepared or they're ready to go to the interview or whatever that is. And then also to maybe add, let's say, tasks, what needs to be done in this specific stage. And that will be automatically added as soon as that case hits that specific stage.
Amazing. And you don't have to share the name, but you're the biggest law firms that you guys currently work with. How many documents or how many clients are they serving per month with DocuWise?
That's a good question. I haven't taken a good look at that recently myself, but our larger firms, I would definitely say that's in the hundreds per month.
Amazing. And I'm sure this works really well for even solos, obviously.
Yeah, solos. It's very, very popular among solos. I would say it's probably one of the easiest things to get up and running. So just having that, peace of mind that you're able to get everything up and running without spending hours, days, or weeks customizing workflows, and you're able to just get everything set up and hit the ground running.
Amazing. If you had one piece of advice you give to immigration lawyers, what would it be?
Check out DocuWise, learn more about the product, to save you a bunch of time, bunch of headaches. And yeah, definitely schedule a demo with us so we can show you what it's about and you can evaluate the product to see if it's the right fit.
I think so. I think we got to do it. Let's go to Clio. We are at Clio, as you can see, the brightest, the biggest vendor here at Techshow 2024. We need somebody wearing turquoise to talk to us. Ramin, how are you? Sam.
Nice to meet you.
Ramin, what does Clio do?
We're the leading case management, legal practice management platform. We do everything from case management, document management, time and billing. We have Clio Grow, which is our sort of client intake piece. That might not have been the greatest example of it, but those culminate into what Clio is today.
Nice. And what are you mentioned Clio Grow. There's also Clio Manage.
Yeah.
And then do you guys have any other?
So we're currently actually downloading a Duo at this opportunity to be able to say, which is our I offering. So it's basically just like being able to do document summarization. And what that entails is still going to come out to see what that actually does, but definitely starting to get into the AI field and how that relates to legal specifically. That's something we're putting on.
So
it's just something we've had in the works for a while. We just see like the legal industry moving towards wanting AI. I call it almost a bit of a Ian's race on who can get there first. And I think we're definitely in a good seat to really innovate that part of this business where I think it's just really starting to take off.
Is it inside the platform, inside the courses?
Within Clio Manage to help deal with a lot of the caseload within clients are actively working towards and add a lot of automation, which honestly hasn't really been touched on yet because obviously I still very new. So like what those workflows look like exactly is still to be foreseen, which when Rob gets a minute here, but it's very exciting. Like I think there's a very big changing of the guard coming to legal technology, especially these last few years where a lot of great innovations are coming out. There's a lot of great vendors here doing a lot of cool stuff and it's definitely really cool to ABA bring all these companies.
All right, let's go get a demo of Clio Duo.
Clio Duo is our assistant for Clio. Effectively, it's going to be, I'll let you guys get sorted there. It's a smarter technology that help you get the day-to-day done. So whether it's reminders about, hey, here's your upcoming tasking. Here's what you got to do for this matter here, this person. Even on your upcoming court dates and everything, we're able to help you give all that info right.
And this is right instead of Clio Manage.
In Clio Manage. So this program right now is currently heading into pilot here soon. It's able to do things like document summarization for you as well. So I'm just going to pull up a test matter here just to give you an idea. But, if we're in a document right now or in a matter, it'll tell you, hey, based on your recommendations here, you got a recent document in, let's summarize that bill. Or alternatively, hey, if you're on the go and you need to generate a bill, you can just hit a button, or Clio Duo will prompt you for it.
Do you mind if we hit on summarize?
Summarize it right there. And then it's going to generate that summary within Clio Duo of what that specific document's about. In this case here, it's related to a dog policy for a building, but it sort of helps pull that information there. And you can, in fact, scale this information. So depending on, how much info you need, and scale it depending on. So, hey, maybe this document here is pretty easy. We don't need to know anything about it.
Yes, we just go all the way.
Blurb. And then if you want to go, your standard length, let's just say, hey, we'll just read some of get the spark notes in. Alternatively, if you need something a little more complex, maybe there's a judgment involved, we can get you more and more.
And then what's the back end of this? Is it ChatGPT or is it OpenAI?
Right now, it's currently our own backbone LLM effectively, but we have to be very careful how we deploy that. That's something our technical team can talk to you about. Because obviously we don't, especially in legal, cross-contamination of data, selection of data, we have to be very cognizant of that. So we tend to silo it.
Got it. And is this a separate product or is that included for all the Clio managed?
It's currently under discussion right now. You can keep an eye out for more press releases in 2024 regarding it. Very early days for the legal industry. We're going to be either to help both of the betting into.
Can I give my opinion on my side as a consumer? I know obviously every company has to make their own decision, and obviously there's financial reasons for either way. But I feel like the product that could just include it in will be the winner long term. Yes, you could have some short-term games and have some opportunities to be able to make some money on the side, but I think ultimately the better product will win. This is the one that will just be native. Yeah, it should be a native thing. It should be something extra. So hopefully Clio will listen to this, and hopefully you guys will actually take that and run with it.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
It's feedback that we like, and we actually want to hear about it. So over there was actually a feedback QR code. Tell us what you think, what you would like to see, because this is a product that we want to iterate and build on. It's also going to be the foundation of future legal tech.
Amazing. Do you guys have any numbers of how many clients you guys have on Clio? Do you guys share that?
As of right now, I think our top line numbers that we've got 135,000 legal professionals and firms using Clio. I can't give you more specifics than that, but the marketing team will be able to get you the top line number from 2023.
Okay, thank you so much, Calvin. Appreciate it. All right, we are at Wealth Counsel for estate planning lawyers. Hi, Tori, Sam. We're doing a video right now. We do quick little videos to know what your product is about. So what is Wealth Counsel and who's it for?
Yeah, we are a drafting platform for attorneys that do estate planning, business law, trust administration, and elder care. So we provide the forms, and we do have state specific for attorneys to make their lives a little bit easier.
So is it from the part of like when a client signs up, you provide the forms for them to fill out and then they'll walk us through that process?
Yeah, so the attorney will purchase the software and then their client will be like, hey, I need an irrevocable trust or I need just a simple will. So the attorney is able to send over a document, get all their client's information, send it back, put all their client information, and then we pick what document they want to populate based off of the client's needs, and then it auto-populates that document.
Are those documents included with Wealth Counsel?
Yeah, that's what it is a document, the preparations as a word.
And is it state specific?
Yep, it does have state specificity in it, so makes it nice and easy.
Great, then how much review time is required once the document is drafted?
Honestly, because with the state specificity that's already included, an attorney could do from start to finish in 30 minutes.
Amazing.
Yes.
How many clients do you guys have?
We have over about 6,000 law firms total that use Wealth Counsel nationwide. And because we're just doing mainly estate planning and business law, it's not for everybody, but if those are your niches or you're looking to get into it, it's a really good place to start.
And then how much does the package start from?
It starts at $498 a month, 12-month contracts, and goes up to $698 depending on your needs and what you're needing in your practice.
Amazing. So if you're an estate planning lawyer, check out Wealth Counsel. I've heard about Wealth Counsel pretty frequently, so thank you for doing this. Thank you. Hi guys, how are you? How you doing? Sam, Paul. So what is Universal Migrator?
Universal Migrator is a tool that helps law firms move data from one LPMS to another. I'm an independent consultant that uses the software. Evan here works in another company that uses our software. So we make it really easy to move from, I'm just going to use an example, Smokeball to my case. For example, cloud to cloud is particularly easy. The firm can just give me a username and password for Smokeball. I can back up that data and then they give me a username and password for their destination system, and I can push that data into that destination system very quickly, very accurately, with no human error, because the software takes care of maintaining all those complex relationships of this matter belongs to this contact, this document goes to this matter in this folder, and all those sorts of things.
Amazing. So, and how much is it the software versus the human element of this cleaning up the data and if everything's correct?
98% software.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that answer.
Yeah, no, there's very little human involved. The software does most of that work.
Amazing, amazing. And if you don't mind, give me some inside information. What are the top 2 CRMs that people are migrating from, and what are the top 2 that people are migrating into?
It's hard to answer that question. I will say there is no platform that I migrate more people into than Clio.
Okay.
There's also no platform that we migrate more people out of than Clio.
Okay.
And they're coming from all over and they're going to all over. So Clio is the leader in both directions for that.
Okay, good safe answer.
Yeah.
I was looking for more spicy answer. Yeah. I mean,
Needles.
needles? Are people migrating out?
Yeah.
That's what we've set up. Yeah.
I'm not being safe information. That's why it's reality. Sometimes the questions that people don't want to ask, we ask you here. Amazing. So amazing. And then how can people check you out? Do you just go to universalmigrator.com?
Universalmigrator.com.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice. Good to meet you guys. Thank you. All right, so we're in front of Practice Panther with Matt. I've heard great things about Practice Panther, especially from one of your most loyal users,
One of our early adapters.
early adopters, and still using it, which says a lot.
Yes.
A lot. If you have somebody who sticks with you for many, many years, that says a lot about the product. So Matt, what is Practice Panther and who's ideal for it?
Practice Panther, we are an all-in-one case management software. It is for all areas of law. Estate planning, real estate, and family are heavy users just because the software is perfectly built for them. Personal injury, insurance, defense, we really are customizable for all areas. And then 90% of our user base are lawyers.
Amazing. It's other 10% just for
Any type of business that has a client that for that client handles a project, and on that project tracks nodes, billing, payments. It's just such an easy program to use.
Listen, once a client signs up, what does the onboarding look like?
So we offer free data migrations. So we bring in your clients' cases and all associated information. And based on the size firm, if you're under 150 users, it's going to take around 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Amazing. And then do you guys offer any templates or like the setup process? Is that already built to go? Like how much implementation does that require?
So our software, it's a design template, the entire program rather, for you to design. We don't offer any preset design just because every firm's different. Even if you practice personal injury, firm across from you personal injury, you do things completely different. So within the software, we offer the free training, free support. So there is nothing preset, but we'll help you design it in that 2 to 3 weeks.
Amazing. I'm sure obviously you guys are in a big space with a lot of different competitors. What sets you apart from LNIs?
For sure. Not only the custom onboarding with that free data migration, but we offer custom reporting. So for a firm that offers multiple areas of law in their business, you can differentiate the intake, the workflow, those templates we're talking, the reporting, and you could save those reports so you don't have to run the same report every day.
That's cool. Do you guys know whether you guys have any AI stuff that's coming out for you guys? Are you guys focusing on that this year?
Can't give too much information, but it's around the corner.
Amazing. Yeah, of course.
Give too many teeth.
Nice. Very cool. What's one word of advice you give to lawyers who don't have a CRM yet? What would you tell them?
I would say that a lot of lawyers think that transitioning from either nothing or their old system to a new system is hard. And then when they hear it only takes 2 to 3 weeks, they're hesitant, like you a little, oh, that's very fast. Once you're through it, it's so simple. Just make that jump and it's worth it.
Amazing. And how much does the service, does this matter start at?
The price, it's anywhere from $89 user a month to $99 a month for the full package.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we are live. We are still at ABA Techshow. We're about to go to the startup stage, startup alley. There was 15 different startups that came in last night that came and did their pitch. And a lot of them were at the idea stage, and some of them had the product made. So let's go talk to a couple of them and see what's going on. Hi, Digby. How are you? So what does Altfee do?
So Alfee's created a systemized approach to your non-hourly pricing for law firms. So yeah, we built a software tool to support lawyers in their journey away from the hourly model.
Who's like a typical client, like the most common client that you guys get?
Yeah, so anybody who's in the practice of law, they've got a team. Well, truthfully, we have solo clients as well, but we think the core market is teams of lawyers that are looking to systemize their approach to pricing, get on the same page so they're consistently pricing and they're bringing more value to the forefront for the clients.
What type of practice of law is that usually?
Ranges everything from estate planning, corporate practices, family practices, really the full gamut. Even litigators we're dragging into the non-hourly realm slowly but surely.
Got it. So let's say for estate planning, a lot of estate planning lawyers that I know charge flat rate. I would say, I'll do it for 4,500. So how's that flat rate different from what you guys do? And where's the upside for that?
Yeah, so I think, again, it's in the systemization of the process. So a lot of firms will pull out that single number for a specific project type, but there's a lot of nuance client to client. And in digging into that nuance, that's the scoping process, and bringing the value to life for them, presenting that to them, and agreeing upon that scope up front is a much better place to start from. Yeah.
Got it. And how's that presented to the client?
In a conversation, depends on the firm's approach. But again, we view our tool as mostly internal facing for the law firm. So it helps them get to a price point that we feel is really accurate as a firm. Then we articulate to the client either through an engagement letter, some form of proposal, whatever their typical workflow is.
And do you see any boost in the level of increase in profits from this? Have you guys ever started tracking that? Do you guys have any data about that at this stage?
Yeah, so on a firm by firm basis, depending on if they're a Clio customer, they maybe get access to a little bit more of that data with our integration. But yeah, we certainly try to baseline, looking at their historical billing data, helping that inform the guidelines themselves as we build those out. And then the idea and the real secret is to take all the individual learnings they're having as team members, filter those back into the software over time, and hone those price points so that you can actually see that discrepancy grow in terms of profitability from where you might have been on the hourly model, or maybe even where you started on fixed fee, and where you're taking that one-size-fits-all approach that you mentioned to a place where all fee allows you to grab at all that potential value, that gap there that is ultimately profitability for the parent.
Amazing. And I think as a consumer, that's what ideally what I like to see is when I joined, and within 3 months, I would expect to see maybe say 20% to my billable, whatever KPI that I'm looking at. And once I see that after 3-month mark, okay, great. So let's create a 6-month plan and then a 12-month plan from that. But that's a good thing to keep track of as you guys have customers gone through this journey.
Yeah, so the more customers we get on board, the more data we have access to, the more interesting findings we can unearth. And I think we're big believers in moving away from that hourly model and being so fixated on our time as our value. And the hope for the future is to be able to unearth more interesting findings, more KPIs, more metrics where we can measure productivity on the part of lawyers and get to a place of transparency with our clients more commonly around, this is what it's going to cost, we're going to stick to that, we're going to get to the finish line at that price point. And we find that's a much happier place to be practicing the law from.
Amazing. Best of luck.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.